Hola, buenos dias, amigos y amigos del mundo. This is Melanie from super hot Merida, the capital of Yucatan on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, where I stay at this point and still travel for a bit. So you see me again in a different casa, this time with lots of art collection, including here the jaguar on the other side, jaguar heads behind me in that display. So yeah, it's quite a hot time astrologically now too, which has come out of the Leo, apropos Jaguar, right? Out of the Leo moon, Leo waxing moon these last few days, and today the moon has shifted into Virgo, from Leo to Virgo, which is the Sphinx point. This is where the strong and fierce self becomes aware of his or herself and also needs to take care of business and sort out what works, what doesn't, what's healthy, what's functional, what is in alignment. And yeah, let's take a breather on that note. This is to our wellness. Taking another sip of water. And we are coming up to the full moon, not only full moon, but also total lunar eclipse on the 13th or 14th of March, depending where you are on planet Earth. So here it will be Eastern Standard Time, we're in Central now again, Central Standard Time already on the 14th of March, but if you're on the Pacific coast or west of, you still have the 13th of March just before midnight for that full moon and total lunar eclipse. The big news, of course, for the week. And so let's look at the chart of that full moon, of that eclipse, and then see what else is in the lunar sphere. Here you go. Look at that, how much Pisces is going on. Pisces in transition to Aries, polarized, opposed by the lone Virgo, Virgo full moon, and will be exactly aligned, super exactly aligned with the nodes, the south node end of Virgo, the north node end of Pisces, together with Neptune, the Sun, even Saturn nearby. And yes, today is also the Sun-Saturn day of the year. So all of this feeds into the lunar sphere, so to say. And we have also super noteworthy Mercury is about to go retrograde. Mercury in early Aries, about to go retrograde on the 14th of March. And so especially here in this whole transition from Pisces to Aries, tons of stuff going on that is all being catalyzed. It is, though, a release eclipse from the moon side, right? So what is to be released with a south node? Stress, troubles, problems, concerns, all these things that keep us small and keep us actually always busy and always sorting things out, very much also linked to Mercury. The Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and that's the practical side, that's the problem solver side. And interestingly, that this eclipse also lines up with Mercury going retrograde. So yes, we need to retreat from that, especially on the Aries mode, on the Aries side of Mercury, together with Venus. We are now so drawn to all these hotspots, to all these emergencies, all this warfare situation that needs to resolve, right? Resolving is the Pisces side, coming to resolutions, coming to an end with Saturn also, right? And a release from the Neptune side, so that really, truly a new way of being, a new era, all apropos Aries, of course, in combination with Pluto freshly in Aquarius, right? The Aquarius age can actually begin. So this is a big wash up. This is a big clean out, so to say. And I've been doing lots of cleaning and clearing lately. And for all of that. So let's hear it also for the rest of that lunar energy field. We have also, as I said, Mercury going retrograde and Sun-Saturn. What's the Sun-Saturn part? Today, right? Today the Sun will pass Saturn and will be ahead of Saturn again. So Saturn typically is like a little bit Ganesh energy. We have also Ganesh energy in the house here and in a house that is linked to this casa. And you could also say a Buddha energy, especially from the Pisces side. So it's about spiritual it's about spiritual practice. It's about karma, right? So how can we release resistance and obstacles that we create ourselves, while things can be so much easier and so much in the flow? Where is our part in that, right? Where we are resisting life, we're resisting the waves of energy that come towards us. And this is, of course, a great practice field for being in the Tao, being in the flow, and moving with what is, and also moving through things, right? So releasing, not letting anything stick, right? And getting hung up in all these webs of trouble, right? So releasing, super important. And as I said, Mercury goes retrograde and is currently together with Venus. So Venus is already retrograde since March the 1st until April 12th. And that is only happening every 1.5 years. Mercury 3 times a year, right? So Venus retro is now synchronized with Mercury retro, and they even go in the exact same, almost degree-wise, same degrees of the zodiac here, from early Aries, about 10 degrees, back to about 25, 26 Pisces. There's definitely something to all this. Mercury Venus is also about negotiation, right? It's negotiating this whole situation around war and peace and inner wars, right? So why are we so drawn to conflict? Why are we so drawn to ego assertion, right? Where it's like, yeah, I need to do this, right? Very Aries, right? Very headstrong, right? And how can we back away from that with love, with healthy self-love, and come to a place of resonance, flow, ease, adaptation, and being in synchronicity, being in sync with life. And so I keep these Astro Weather, this other Astro Weather video shorter this time. It's getting pretty hot and you're getting the idea. The two more things I'd like to point out. Yes, we are now also in the last 10 degrees of Pisces, the 10th to the 19th of March. And that's where all the action happens for the full moon on the solar side. And that has also a Pisces undertone. So it's all about surrender, about letting go and being in the flow. And also releasing, literally it's the last 10 days of winter, and releasing all the wintry energy before we move into the spring equinox. Then what's going on the moon side? Yes, as I said, the moon is now freshly in Virgo as of this morning. The 12th will be in Virgo, of course, on the 13th for the eclipse, or 14th if you are here east of the Pacific, and will then on the 14th already enter Libra, 14th at 11:58 a.m. Pacific, will enter Libra, will be in Libra on the 15th, and on the 16th, and on the 17th, just after midnight, will enter Scorpio. So the Libra moon is all about fairness, balance. Again, ruled by Venus. So here's a more Venusian energy coming in after the eclipse. So it's also about art, culture, and the art of relating. Libra very much apropos relationships and right relationships. So all of this is coming up for us to be carried forward in a good, harmonious way, in a win-win way. All of this is also apropos the eclipse still and eclipse release. Then the moon will enter Scorpio for the rest of this astro week, so to say, until be in Scorpio until Wednesday the 19th, literally the last day of winter at 1:17 p.m. when she enters Sagittarius. She goes over the Phoenix point from Scorpio to Sag, and in Scorpio again, Scorpio moon, Pisces sun, so much Pisces energy, so much watery energy, in this case more deep, and lots of purging, lots of processing with that Scorpio moon. So let it all flush out so that we can enter spring on the 20th of March with the Sagittarius moon also. There will be a big shift from water to fire energy. So this is the last big wash up of the water element for the year, I would say, because the next phase will be in Cancer. But now we have all of Pisces energy together with Saturn, with Neptune, with the North Node. So this is really a culmination, typically with full moon, and a release that comes from it with all its gifts. I wish you well, wish you a beautiful week wherever you are, from end of winter, from the eclipse season. We are in eclipse season. Yes, the next one will be again one on the 29th of March, but that is a seed eclipse. That will be a new beginning with a new moon in early Aries. So this is such a big month of transition for the whole year. All the best from hot Merida, where I will be heading out here soon after uploading this video for you. Bye. Hasta luego.